Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to the Flat Earth Challenge. So the challenge again is to fly west from Christchurch, New Zealand, and to see if we hit more land or come out the other side of the ball. Now, you need to be able to be willing to concede whether or not it's a ball if we don't hit more land, and concede if we do. Super simple. Put your consent on a team and be willing to live with the result. So we need to build the teams first, and we need to be willing to live with the result. That's the main point of the challenge. So I've been called the dumbest flat earther. People like to use me as a litmus test. They like to use me the non-conspiracy theorists, the science boys, the sheeple, as we like to call them. They like to say I'm the best example, I'm the best case study of someone that's ruined their life over conspiracy theories. So I am a conspiracy theorist through and through. Been doing conspiracy theories. I go on the chats and I do conspiracies. I have shows. I've had shows in the past. Never had much success with it. I'm not really one of the teachers. I'm not claiming to be Mr. Smarty Pants or Mr. Science or Mr. Truth and Logic and Reason. Just a guy, just a regular guy that enjoys conspiracies and likes to talk about them. And I've joined that conversation, and people have said, that guy, don't encourage him. My parents and Joe Rogan had an intervention for me 4 years ago to try to get me to stop doing conspiracies. Joe offered me $2 million to concede that the earth is flat. To give up on flat earth. And I said, no, I'm not going to. I said, you can give me some money, but I'm not going to sell out for the truth. I'm not going to sell my soul. You might have sold your soul. I don't know. He likes to pick on me. He plays my show at his comedy gig, and then he says, oh, don't pay attention to him. Don't pay attention to him. Well, why not? I'm not embarrassed of the things I believe. And I've come up with an experiment that will prove it to me whether the earth is flat or whether the earth is round. So if I really am the dumbest flat earther, then come up with a system to prove the dumbest flat earther what the shape of the earth is. I will concede if we don't hit more land. So if we figure out, we go to New Zealand, and this is also confusing to me. I don't know where Christchurch is on the Gleason map. I don't know where it is on your globe. I don't know if we fly. Where does the sun set in Christchurch? Does it sunset in Christchurch or does it sunset behind Christchurch? So New Zealand has two different islands on it. And on the Gleason map and on the flat earth model, they say we don't know where it is. And they say it's wrong, and we say theirs is wrong. So we just go to New Zealand, we figure out where the sun sets, and we go that way. So we'll point the compass that way as well, because the sun sets in the west, and we'll fly west. In about 2 to 4 hours, we should hit some ice and we should hit more land. Richard E. Byrd ran into a mountain. He goes, there shouldn't be more land here. It's not just an ice wall. There was more land. And then he did 2 more expeditions, and he went like 4 days back. Now, I can't find that book on the internet anymore. They took that one off. They took that information off the internet. And they want to act like he's somewhere in Antarctica. He was not in Antarctica. He was blown away. He's like, why am I hitting more land? There's no more land on your maps. So stop patronizing me, put your money where your mouth is, join the Flat Earth Challenge, and let's decide this once and for all. I might be the dumbest flat earther, I might not be. I might just be a regular guy. I think I can see things and hear things and figure things out for myself. Now, they have confused me. I don't know. I do know the sun sets in the west. And I do know if we go straight and we just follow where the sun sets, that I believe we'll hit more land. And if I'm wrong, I'll admit that I'm wrong. And I will admit that I'm wrong. But you have to be willing to admit you're wrong too. So join a team. So Professor Dave explains. Join a team. Take the Flat Earth Challenge. Flat Earth Dave. Take the Flat Earth Challenge. And I also invite you to be on the High Council of Flat Earth, Team Flat Earth. Dave Murphy. Take the Flat Earth Challenge. Eric Dubay. Take the Flat Earth Challenge. I'm calling you out. I've called these guys out before in 2016 and 17 on the message boards. You can go back and find some of their old videos. They probably deleted them. And I said, we got to find one experiment to get everybody to agree on the terms of the experiment and then be willing to concede from the outcome of the experiment. And this experiment will prove it. And it's not a long flight. In 2 to 4 hours, we will concede to flat earthers if we don't hit more land. If we're just flying over water, we'll say, okay, you guys won. We haven't come out. We came out of your globe. It's spinning. We came out. If we hit more land, and the Navy can't stop us, what's the Air Force going to do? We're going to run a plane. We'll have a flat earth pilot on there as well, and we'll just fly straight, and we'll hit more land, and then we might have some skids, and we might go see that mountain, and then we'll fly back, and then we won. I want all the flat earthers there. I want every flat earther in New Zealand for this. Let's have a party. And we'll be willing to concede. Every flat earther, anybody who's ever gone on the internet and said, I believe the earth is flat. Anybody that's ever said to their friends, I think the earth is flat. I want you to take the challenge. I want you to say, hey man, if it's not, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong. Okay, I'll concede. But if we're right, big changes. We run NASA. We get to take a picture of the earth, a real picture of the earth. We'll have Nikon take a picture of the earth for us, a real picture of the earth, see the upturned edges, and then we'll shut NASA down. But take the challenge. Take the challenge, flat earthers. What are we going to do after flat earth? It goes away, right? This is your career. So after you prove it once and for all, yeah, you get your statue. Yeah, you get your name cemented in history as a person who figured out flat earth and you were the big show of flat earth. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. But it's time to end the discussion once and for all. And I think some of you are addicted to the fame and addicted to the shows and like being the guy that gets to argue flat earth. The argument has to end. I'm tired of the logical fallacies, and I'm tired of the he said, she says, and it's just got to end. We got to come up with one experiment, and then we got to live with the result. This will prove it to me, and I'm the dumbest flat earther, so I'm team leader of flat earth. I'll appoint my high council, so Eric Dupé, I want you on my team. Take the flat earth challenge. Dave Weiss, I want you on my team. Take the flat earth challenge. Dave Murphy, I want you on my team. Take the flat earth challenge. I'm calling you out. Hilbert and ODD, Denver, I want you running production. I got a page set up, Flat Earth Challenge page. All proceeds go to the Flat Earth Challenge. We're going to have a big party in New Zealand. I want you on the team. You're on production team. We'll get together. We'll figure out exactly what we're going to do. Joe Rogan said he would pay for my flight. Joe Rogan is team leader Globe Earth. Joe Rogan has agreed. He's agreed. He's going to be team leader Globe Earth. He texts me all the time. He's a big fan of the Daniel YouTube show. Don't worry. We're going. It's going to happen. But you guys need to join the team. You need to join the challenge. Enough is enough already. Take the challenge and live with the result.